All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily, where you subscribe to Altcoin Daily for our daily videos on everything going on in the cryptocurrency space. And there is a lot going on, right? I don't know about you, but I'm excited to be involved in crypto, especially at this time. These are the early years. A lot is bubbling up. Anyways, let me talk about what I want to talk about because there's really only one question on my mind at the moment. And the question is this: will we see a bull run by the end of this year? Will we see a bull run in Q4? And do me a favor, come into this with an open mind, give me 7-8 minutes to give you my thoughts, and then at the end, if you have something else to say, I encourage you, go in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts because I'm always open to having my mind changed. I'm always looking for somebody to change my mind. But with what I see, anyway, let's get into it. Let's actually start off very basic. Let's get us all on the same page and we'll build from there. I'll start with some basics because as I'm sure you know, first of all, the market is always moving. Market is always changing. The market goes in cycles. And just because something goes up doesn't mean it's going to go up forever, right? We saw that last year in December. The market became overbought and unsustainable. Likewise, just because something is down doesn't mean it's going to stay down forever. And we've been going down for the past 9 months. And in my opinion, we are dangerously close to being oversold. And what goes down must come up, right? So, will we see a bull run in Q4? Will we see a bull run by the end of the year? There are only 3 months left of this year. Despite that, I still think we're going to see a bull run at the end of this year. Well, how can I be so sure, you ask? And first of all, I'm not sure, but the fact is I see a lot of green flags that, to me, suggest big things are coming. And I give you this key information all the time here at Altcoin Daily. That's why you subscribe to the channel. And let's get something straight real quick. If we have an end of the year bull run, that would be normal. That would be par for the course. I invite you, go on CoinMarketCap, click on Bitcoin, and see for yourself that almost every year, Bitcoin goes on a bull run in Q4. This happens almost every year where it surpasses the previous year's all-time highs. You can see right here, every year, bull run Q4. So if we have a bull run this year, that would be expected, right? That'd be par for the course, historically speaking. And the fact that we're down right now in September in Q3, this is also par for the course. Q3 is a downtime, historically speaking. It's a time of consolidation. This is normal. Anyways, let's answer the question. Bull run in Q4, will it happen? And let's start generally speaking. Hey, wait a second. Why does a bull run always happen in Q4? Let's talk about that. I'll give you my thoughts generally speaking, then we'll get into some specifics. And I think a large percentage of businesses, well, this is true. A large percentage of businesses only start to turn a profit at the end of the year. In Q4, businesses start to make money. And that means more money for the team, bonuses, bigger commissions. People start having more money and more disposable income. Also, these businesses and people are looking to put their money, looking to put their profits into something so they don't have to pay as much taxes, and hopefully they're looking to put their money into something that will appreciate in value. And that's a general reason why we see a bull run in Q4 every year. And if you can think of another reason that I can't think of, please let us know in the comments, because this is actually a curious thing to think that a bull run happens every single year almost in Bitcoin. Anyways, what are the other green flags that tells us that the market is going to rally? And let me just list them off for you. I have 6 reasons today. I'm going to list off all 6 and keep this in perspective. All of these things, all of these green flags I'm about to clue you in at, never before has happened in Bitcoin's history. Bitcoin has been around 9+ years, and we have never seen interest in the space like this. I mean, for years, Bitcoin was only for nerds and people on the internet, and now we're seeing interest like this. Let's get into it. And when you find value in today's video, I try and provide you with a lot of value. that the mainstream media can't necessarily provide you. I try and open your eyes to things that people don't necessarily report. When you find value, give our video a like. That helps us grow as a channel. Anyways, let's start with bakkt. And if you're a subscriber, talk about bakkt all the time. Quickly go through it. We'll move on to number 2, bakkt and the Intercontinental Exchange, ICE. These guys are the parent company of the New York Stock Exchange. It's the biggest exchange in the world, 200 plus year institution. These guys, they're partnering up with Microsoft and Starbucks to create bakkt. And this is an exchange that will be a gateway for tons of institutional money to enter the space. In this exchange, all the trades will be backed by Bitcoin. See the wordplay there? Which means that bakkt will have to hold a lot of Bitcoin themselves to settle their clients' transactions, which means their clients will be holding a lot of Bitcoin. And not only that, also what bakkt is doing, they're developing something to allow customers to pay merchants with cryptocurrency. Specifically, they're going to develop some sort of app or some sort of infrastructure to allow their clients to convert their crypto to fiat immediately. And then the example always given is to buy coffee at Starbucks, but it's going to apply to a lot of different merchants. And this isn't something that's launching sometime in the future. This is not something happening next year. This is something that's launching this November, smack dab in the middle of Q4 of this year. Moving on. Reason number 2. Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and many other big players are creating over-the-counter trading desks, custodial services, and other infrastructure for big money to enter the market. And we've been hearing about this so much, it kind of seems like, okay, yeah, so what? But this is something that's new in Bitcoin's history. For years, big corporations wouldn't touch this stuff. Big financial corporations wouldn't touch this stuff. So this is a big deal. Next. Businesses are seeing value in blockchain and are getting involved. Although the market is down right now, businesses getting involved in blockchain is up. And they're actually paying 6-figure salaries to blockchain and crypto experts. And this doesn't surprise me because this isn't tulip mania. This is an actual technology with an actual use case, an actual value. Blockchain technology can, and currently is, revolutionizing entire industries. And just because the prices are low at the moment, that doesn't mean that the technology and use cases are void, right? I mean, businesses aren't going to not use something that makes them a profit or increases efficiency or lowers operating costs. Businesses are getting into blockchain because it's good business. Anyways, moving on. Reason number 4. Media is normalizing cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, which was once a pariah in the eyes of the mainstream media, for years it was a pariah, is now becoming part of the norm. It's seeping into our culture right before our eyes, on financial channels, on late night comedy shows, scripted TV, rap songs, the list goes on. Number 5. Governments are now trying to regulate crypto, which means they have recognized it as legitimate. And we see this right now in the US. Hopefully we take the same approach as we did in the internet days. Regulate, but don't over-regulate. Do no harm. And then my final reason we're going to see a bull run in Q4 is that just because the space is down, think about this. These altcoins are all relatively new to the space. And despite the market being down for months and months, despite the down market, they've been working diligently on their use cases. A lot of these altcoins have stuff coming up at the end of this year and the beginning of next year. They're making infrastructure bigger. They're making user experience better. They're gaining partnerships. Look, altcoins are not dead. The good ones are going to explode in value because they're going to provide value. And we're going to see a snowball effect as the good altcoins continue to complete their roadmap. Anyways, the point is this. There is so much reason to think that the crypto market has a lot of room to grow. And yeah, the market's down right now. But as I pointed out, and this is true, Q3, the market's always down. The market never goes on a bull run in Q3. Hardly ever. So I want you to double down on your interest in cryptocurrency, right? Subscribe to Altcoin Daily, subscribe to our channel. We're going to keep you up to date with everything going on in the space. This is a journey, my friends. And too many people think too short term. They see the market going down, they think it's going to keep going down forever. They see the market going up, they say, hey, it's going to go up forever. I think the market will definitely go back up in Q4 of this year for the reasons I just mentioned. Either way, this is just the beginning. I'm bullish on crypto over the next 5 to 10 years. Are you? Sound off in the comments if you watched until the end. Anyways, thank you very much, team. See you tomorrow.